I spent 18 years homeless and in need in this neighborhood, so when I was able to get myself together, I vowed to return other people to their places of dignity along with myself. Hello guys, I'm Dale Seymour. I run the Tenderloin walking tours in the Tenderloin, the greatest neighborhood in San Francisco. I also run an organization called Code Tenderloin, where we take residents of this great community and we do a 180 with their lives, educationally, career-wise, and economically. Landmark, but it is. So right after the 1906 earthquake, there was a place that the Army parked their horses, because the cavalry, United States Cavalry with their horses, came to San Francisco to rebuild the Tenderloin. So this was actually the barracks for the troopers that had horses. Horses were downstairs here, and the troops lived upstairs. So after this became a parking garage for Model Ts and Model As, the people that owned the cars had their chauffeurs lived upstairs, so their chauffeur would always be next to their car. No use having a car and not having a chauffeur there, because before cell phones and all, if your chauffeur lived in Sunset and you needed to be driven around, you couldn't go get him. So the chauffeur always had to live with his car. No, people don't realize that before phones, chauffeurs had to live wherever their car was.
Oh yeah.
How you doing, man? I'm good, thanks. Good to see you, bro. Yes, sir. So across the street we have St. Anthony's dining room, and what they do in there, we can go. They feed about 2,800 people to 3,000 people today during one meal.
This place here?
No, in the place across the street, where you see people lined up. So they've been in business 66 years, right at their location.
And every day they're giving meals out? Every
day, 365 days a year. So as you see across the street, what they have is, this is donation. People are diligently donating turkeys and hams for Thanksgiving dinner, because we have a big Thanksgiving dinner here in 3 days. So this is the donation station for that. Hey, sir, how you doing?
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Oh yeah, okay. Hey, I can't come in because I got a camera crew, but I want to do this. Hey, good morning, sir. Hey, good morning, man. How you doing? Good to see you, brother. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey, Bill.
What do you mean? So this is St. Boniface. This is the church that we can't take a camera in there, but that's the church that allows people to sleep 5 days a week, from 6 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. And during the winter months, they can sleep from 6 in the morning to 6 in the afternoon, and then they'll go next door to the dining room and sleep 6 more hours. 12 more hours. Yeah. So you get 24 hours rest on this block with 3 meals provided a day. What's up, baby?
Good morning.
All right. With 3 meals a day provided. So this whole block is all nonprofits that deal with the homeless.
What is still needed if people want to help?
Well,
how can they support?
Of course, being a financial donor to some of the organizations at Tenderloin is a wonderful way to start. You can back it up with your time. You know, just 5 hours a week, 5 hours a month, 5 hours a year. Whatever you can afford to give in time, everyone can give 5 hours a year, and it would mean so much, because if we get 10,000 people giving 5 hours a year, man, that's 50,000 hours.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff we can do with them. This is one of our sponsored toilets. So this is actually attendant toilets with attendants that you can use this toilet safely, and it's clean. The guy here cleans it after every use. It's monitored, so you can't go in there and just stay all day. So that way other people can use the toilet also. So it's a great help. We got 16 of these around the Tenderloin. So the construction across the street here is constructing a play area for kids. which we need a play area for homeless. We need a place for homeless to be. I'm not W.C. Fields. I'm not anti-kids in general, but we spend a lot of effort for the children when an elephant in the room is the homeless.
Yes.
And he's asking people, find a spot and I'll build a homeless center. We got spots. He just don't want to use them. This Bill Graham auditorium over here could house probably 20,000 people. Well, that may be a stretch. Easily 8,000 people could be housed in there as a dormitory type housing. And that's owned by the city. Why aren't we using that? He's looking for a space. It's right in front of your nose, Mr. Mayor. So this is a homeless intervention team where this is a collaboration between the San Francisco Police Department, the BART, Bay Area Rapid Transit Police, and the City Hall's HOT team, where they come in and they intervene. Individuals need help. Rather than arrest them, they try to give them services. So I just want to make a couple comments here. You know, this is a great community, the Tenderloin, and there's no difference between the people in this community than the people in the community of Pacific Heights. They're both for United States citizens. They're both for citizens of San Francisco. They both need access to water, food, hygiene, but one part of the population is not getting it. So what we're doing is trying to level the playing field. It's really a great community. It's a loving community. People take care of each other, unlike any other community, where maybe in a community that you guys are from or any of the listeners are from, you might know your neighbor only by a wave every morning or even because you wave at the neighbor 3 houses down. You don't know his name. You don't know who he is. We know all of our neighbors here. It's very important because we need our neighbors from time to time. Where in your neighborhood, your car breaks down, you call AAA. We don't have AAA here. When you get broke, you'll go to ATM. We don't have ATM cards. So we rely on our neighbors. We got the old-fashioned little village here. We take care of each other. The kids, we got several thousand kids in this community. Everyone looks out for these kids. These kids are finding a safer environment than anywhere else in this city. Because a kid could get dropped out by the school bus and have to walk another block home on a little side street in the suburbs. They'll get snatched. It happens all the time. Down here, nowhere in the world, a kid's going to get snatched. It's possible. There's 1,000 people on every street corner. So it's really a safe community in that respect. And we love it. We just inviting people in the other parts of the community. Don't avoid the Tenderloin. There's no reason to avoid the Tenderloin. It smells a little rough and it looks a little rough, but it's not rough. I mean, these people are just hanging out in front of their house. So you'll find out after coming down here, it's a loving community. So please don't avoid the Tenderloin. Come to it. Thank you.